internet and all of the candle lovers out there. This is Cassidy from Candle Craze, and I am going to share my August empties. And August was a very disappointing month for me when it comes to empties. For the month of August, I could not decide what candles I wanted to burn. It was very difficult because the fall fragrances were out. I mean, I still had summer scents, and I was very on the fence if I wanted to continue with summer scents or if I wanted to jump into fall. So therefore, I really don't have a lot of empties, but I thought I would show them to you anyway and give you a little synopsis of what I thought. In terms of jars, I only finished 4, and that's like nothing for me. And I'm very surprised that I even finished what I finished because of work, and I was finishing up a summer semester for school. So it was definitely a lot going on at the time. So I'm just going to get right into it. I do have some tarts and a couple votives, and I did finish a box of Tealights, so I'll show you those. So the first candle that I'm going to show you that I finished was Berrylicious by Yankee Candle in the 2-wick tumbler that has 22 ounces soft wax, which is a soy paraffin blend. So you can see this guy had an accident. This candle I purchased about a year ago, and as you can see, there's still a lot of wax left, and I will get to that. I bought this about a year ago when it first, not a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. Anywho, when I bought it, I fell in love with the scent because it was the first blueberry that didn't smell fake or artificial. It smelled like a really nice, like, blueberry pie. So I bought it. Took me over a year to burn it because when I started burning it, it was right after Christmas. So here was my issue with this candle. I first started burning it. It did well. I had a small tumbler to go with it at the time. And the more I burned it, the more trouble I had with the wicks. I had terrible, puny wicks. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Got to the point where I was pouring wax out, I was cotton balling it, I wasn't trimming the wicks, and that did not help. So I got to the point where I threw it in my candle warmer. Threw it in the candle warmer. I kid you not, this had no scent when it was burning in the candle warmer. Very, very disappointing. Based on that, I would never repurchase this fragrance because usually if you put a candle in a candle warmer, if you think about it, you're melting this entire wax is going to be liquefied. Therefore, all of the oils in the entire candle are then diffused into the air so that you will be able to smell them even more so when it burns, because if you think about it, it's the entire candle. This had nothing. I was very disappointed. I gave this like 3 shots in the warmer. I was doing it in my bedroom, which is not huge, and I was very upset. So this one by Yankee Candle, Berrylicious, I'm done with it. Probably never gonna purchase it ever again based on that. So if you guys have had this fragrance, please let me know in the comments if you had similar issues with the burning quality and with the scent throw, because this was not a good one for me. So this is disappointment number 1 from Yankee Candle this month. So let's move on to the next candle. Another one. This is Yankee Candle's Vanilla Lime in the 2-wick soy paraffin 22-ounce large tumbler candle. This was another one. Same thing happened with the burning. I think I bought this. This is a 2015, so I probably bought it at a semi-annual sale back in 2015. Burned this maybe a total of like 3 times. Again, same thing. Puny wicks, wouldn't stay lit. I was pouring wax out. I was cotton balling. And with a Yankee Candle, I should not have to do that. You know, whether or not you pay full price or if you pay the semi-annual clearance price, you should not have to do that. So again, I had to throw this in the warmer. And when this was burning, scent-wise, I could smell it more so than the Berrylicious. And then when I threw it in the candle warmer, I got very minimal scent again. I would give it like a 2 out of 10. It was, again, very disappointing. And Vanilla Lime, I have had this in the past. This is not my first time burning this candle, and this is the only dud I have ever had of the scent. So I don't know if this is a manufacturing defect or what, but this exact candle that I have right here in front of you was terrible. Based on this, I'm reluctant to repurchase it in the future. If anything, I might buy it in wax melts, or I might buy it in anything other than the jar, because this was so bad that I don't know, I'm very reluctant. I mean, look at all this wax. I was having issues from the very beginning, and I'm at the point with my candles that if it's not doing it for me, you're going in the warmer, and that's that. Gotta move on. So this one was very disappointing. I'm on the fence if this will get a repurchase. This is like the month of disappointing scents, for reals. Wait till I continue. Going into my last Yankee that I finished, this one wasn't a dud. This is Yankee Candle Harvest in the small jar. This is 3.7 ounces. This one burned itself out. Love Harvest. This was fantastic in the small jar. Was burning it in my bedroom. I could actually smell it alone, which is very rare for a Yankee Candle small jar to do a great amount of scent by itself without being layered. So this one I could smell in my bedroom, like I said, would give it like a 5.5, 6, which for a small jar is pretty good. I was actually pairing this with Tealights and a votive candle, and I also used it as a blender scent once I started getting into my more spicy scents. So this one I would definitely repurchase. I love Yankee Candle's Harvest. This never fails me. So this one definitely would buy and would recommend to anyone. So that's Yankee Candle's Harvest. Alright, the last jar candle that I finished is Leaves by Bath & Body Works. I did do a full review on this candle. I will put the link in the description, so I'm not going to beat it again. This, burn-wise, did really well. It didn't burn itself out, but I got that burnt scent, which is why I decided to include it in the Empties. It did have some markings along the glass, as you can see, but that's typical for a Bath & Body Works candle. That always happens for me. Wicks were fine for the most part. I would definitely repurchase this fragrance. If anything, I would probably buy it when it's on sale. I would never pay full price for a Bath & Body Works candle, and I encourage all of you out there to never pay $22, whatever it is, $22.50. Never. If it's on sale, yes. So this one I would definitely repurchase and would recommend to anyone. I just love the packaging, and I love the little maple leaf. Maple leaf. I'm pulling a Caitlin, I can't talk. I love the little maple leaf design on the lid. So this I would definitely repurchase and would recommend to anyone. So this one was good. Out of all the candles, this and Harvest were like number one. So getting into my smaller wax, I did finish a box of Harvest Tealights. I finished this in like 3 days. I love Yankee Candle's Tealights right now. I was actually just in their store and I picked up a couple boxes because they are on sale for $5 right now. So definitely go check out those. I usually burnt like 3 to 5 of these at a time, and with the small jar, it was great. Great scent, would highly recommend it. If you like to layer your scents and use accessories, I would definitely say grab a box of Tealights. Yankee has definitely stepped up their game in the tea light department. So I would definitely recommend this to anyone, and I would recommend the scent. It's awesome. Alright, so moving into small stuff. Alright, I finished a votive candle in Cranberry Chutney. This was okay. I really couldn't smell it in the votive. I was burning it with my Cranberry Woods candle from Bath & Body Works. Just as a blender scent. I mean, it was okay. I would probably repurchase this again only because I love it in the larger forms, and this is great for blending. So I would recommend it if you're interested for blending scents. So this was okay. This one is Devotive of Turquoise Sky. I don't know why I don't know why I didn't finish burning this. I literally found it in my Empties bag. Scent-wise, I love Turquoise Sky. Turquoise Sky is one of my ultimate favorite aquatic fragrances from Yankee. And this I actually burned when I was finishing up some of my late summer scents, probably in June or July. I can't really remember exactly when I burned this, but I found it in there, so I thought I would share it with you. I love Turquoise Sky. If you like anything beachy, maritime, aquatic, you would probably really like it. This is a great bathroom scent as well because it's super fresh, but if you want to do it in your whole house, I would definitely recommend layering the scent with Tealights, votives, tarts, and different sizes of the jars. So I would definitely recommend this to anyone if you like those types of scents. So that's Yankee Candles, Turquoise Sky. Alright, here are some more disappointments. Actually, wait. I have, while we're on votives, oops, I threw it away. Alright, this is Harvest Votive Candle by Yankee Candle. So this I was burning with the Tealights and the small jar. It was awesome. Would definitely buy it again and would recommend it. Alrighty. I finished two. I know I finished more tarts, but I have no idea what I did with them. But here is Yankee Candle's Mango Peach Salsa. This was okay. I probably would never buy it in a large jar. This was my first time burning this scent. It was just okay. Scent throw was like about a 5.5, which for me that's not strong enough for a tart, especially since it was in my bedroom. Scent was okay. If you like a nice tropical mango with a little tiny hint of the peach and like a cilantro, you would probably like it, but for me it just wasn't strong enough, so I probably will not be repurchasing this. Alright, this one is terrible. It's Island Mango by Yankee Candle. I bought this, I think at a semi-annual sale about a year ago. I loved the idea of this at the time because I thought, oh, it's going to be summer, it's tropical, it'll be great to blend with some of my tropical fruit scents. This smelled terrible. When it was burning, it smelled like, and I don't understand this, but like the pineapple scents from Yankee have this quality where it's like buttery and like waxy. Like it's not, when you expect to burn pineapple, mango, or anything tropical, you would expect it to be super sweet and fruity and refreshing. This was not. This was nauseating to me, and I would never repurchase this. It was very disappointing. Scent throw wasn't crazy good, which is kind of nice because I didn't like the scent. So it was one that I'm glad I have it in the tart, not a larger product. So this I would not buy again, and I would not recommend it to anyone because it has a really weird artificial waxy buttery like crayon smell. So definitely if you see it, I would pass on it. Another one in that kind of category, people might hate me, but pineapple cilantro. I hated this. This was awful. It had those same qualities of like the waxy artificial like buttery disgusting scent. It did not smell like pineapple. It's definitely not like Pineapple Paradise, and it's not like the Pineapple Breeze, I think that's what it's called, from Margaritaville. Like this was awful. Would not repurchase this, would not recommend it based on my experience with this tart, which was awful. It wasn't overly strong again, but what I could smell was just disgusting. It made me nauseous, which is never a good thing. So this one, I'm glad this is the last one that I have, and I'm done with it. So I would not recommend this if you don't want to smell waxy butter crayons. So no. And lastly, we have a Berrylicious melt cup, and you're probably wondering, where's the cup? I actually reused the cup so that I could burn tarts in my centerpiece warmer. This in the melt cup was awesome. I got like almost 3.5 weeks worth of scent from this guy. I was very, very surprised at how strong it was. Definitely a 180 compared to the candle. In melt cup form, this scent was good. I probably would consider repurchasing it in the melt cup if I could find it. But to be honest, I probably won't. I'm one of those people, once I burn a candle and if I don't love it, I won't rebuy it ever again. That's just the type of fragrance enthusiast that I am. But this did throw very well. In my bedroom, it was great. I did burn it in my living room a couple times, and it did okay. Fragrance though, I'm going to give it a 5.5, 6, which is average. It's not great, but it's not horrible. So this one, it's a possibility. I would recommend it if you like more of a blueberry, bakery kind of fragrance. So that's that for the melt cup, and that concludes my empties. Like I said, I didn't have a whole lot. I'm hoping once I get into fall, I'll be able to burn through more candles because it will be getting cooler out here in PA. So we'll have to wait and see. But I just wanted to thank you guys so much for all of the support that you have been giving, and Caitlin and I really appreciate it, and we're really excited to see where this goes. But thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure to subscribe to our channel and follow our Instagram, and make sure to tell all of your friends about us, even if they like candles or not. Remember, we can convert them. And thank you so much. We'll see you later. Bye!